Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, number 71. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on.
Turner runs. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Out in front and foul to the left side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing, no appeal. Runner at second, nobody out. Now one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One out and a runner at second. Rip towards third. They get the tag on him and no throw. He's into first easily. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Outside, ball one. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Freeman. That one misses. That's 5 straight. 1-0. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Mariners 0, Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, J.deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And now the right fielder, Jacob Marcy. And there's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
You want to see a guy, he's working hard to try to fix it, but just not able to stay tall or either lay off the pitch. Either stay tall on the backside so that you can get on plane or just lay off of it up there, which it's hard for him to do right now.
Otto Lopez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to third and caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
That one the other way. McNeil handles, throws to first, and Bichette is retired. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the 2nd in Arlington. No score. Back in Arlington, Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The other way, and foul ball. To the right side. On to first. 1 out in the 2nd. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right through there. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. DeGrom back to work. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
1-0.
In the dirt. Laureano on at first. Nobody out. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called.
Laureano on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate or what?
Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Alejandro Kirk stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1-2 now. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
He's trying for third. Fly ball down the line. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now here's Jake Bauers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ball a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Josh Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Laureano makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late swing fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Up and in. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette. Turner is out. Here's Byron Buxton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. Top of the third, no score. Next one misses. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, Bichette. Tosses across to first. That takes care of Buxton. And that is the inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third. And now, Josh Young. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Marcy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No, that's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And there's the strike. And now the 0-1.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. The 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. There's a swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a pitch. Line to left. And foul ball. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many.
Trout on the move. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Marcy makes the catch, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Pitch misses. 1-0. That one ripped. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Curveball drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
High in the air, out to right. Trout brings it in, and that is that. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
To the right side. Berger takes it himself, and a quick out, number one.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Kike Hernandez up next for the Mariners. Struck out looking his first time. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one outside, and it's 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the game time, the designated hitter.
Here's Josh Bell. Struck out swinging his first time. Center field. He's got it, and there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Next offering is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books, and we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. DeGrom back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Slice to right and foul ball. Just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The designated hitter, number 9,
Jake Bauers, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Bauers goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's his 8th home run of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. 2 gone now.
Number 21.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one is inside ball 1. And now 2-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back at Globe Life Field. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Turner now.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
In the air, left side. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Byron Buxton will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Trout, 1 for 2. Now one missed. The 1-0. And that is out of play. This one in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And here's Freddie Freeman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rangers 1 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Jacob Marcy. Hit in the air, left field, Taylor. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman
Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bichette stands in now, looks at that one inside. There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw, save. 2-0. Ripped on a line. Buxton makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Laureano comes up to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Up the middle, McNeil throws to first.
He's out.
Inning over. Rangers leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Estevez.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for the Mariners, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's outside. 1-1. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Line drive. Tosses to first.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Enrique Hernandez up next for the Mariners. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Peter Strzelecki, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Young, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 outs. High fly ball out into left center field. Laureano trying to get there. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 49.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one the other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk stepping in for the Rangers. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner. Ball one.
1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And that's ball two. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he hits a ground ball right side. McNeil gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 9, Jake Bauers.
And now the DH, Jake Bauers. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Oh, he hit him.
Dead ball.
And that got him pretty flush.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Young stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Coming home. And he's
On the
out.
tag, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Danny Young.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Camilo Doval up and throwing.
Ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette. And they get Turner for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Byron Buxton digs in now. Young, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Up and in, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. Pitch in the dirt, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. And now batting, Mike Trout. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
The lefty to 1-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Danny Young gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Peter Strzelecki.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So 2 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Known for his late-inning heroics. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez snags it, and that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Rangers 1. Back in Arlington, and here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. And that's in the dirt.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And he grounds one to the right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Jacob. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. A new pitcher in the game, Adrian Morahome.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball down low.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Buxton flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lopez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, nobody on. And that one missing low. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Three-two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. McNeil makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and our score remains 2-1. We go to the 9th. Now the Mariners catcher, Freddie Fermin. This to third. Oh, a great stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now, Jeff McNeil in the air, right field. Marcy makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 8.
So digging in, Kike Hernandez.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Carmen Majinski up and loosening in the pen. Marinaccio getting loose as well. 2 outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 2 and the Rangers 1. Bottom 9, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
First offering, and it just misses. Fastball for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first, and Bichette is retired. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He muscles that one out of here. His 18th home run of the season. It's 2-2. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, but he absolutely tattooed it.
Julio Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. Rodriguez out of the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Alejandro Kirk stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1. Ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. That's a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. And a good eye there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Trying to send this to extra innings. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Globe Life Field. We're at extras here. In now is the Mariners DH, Josh Bell. Strzelecki back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-2. And that's outside. Michael A. Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, center field, Rodriguez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Here's the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, called strike. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Trey Turner now. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that's too high. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marcy gives chase, long run, and that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings. In there, he's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Carmen Majinski getting loose out there. Marinaccio getting cranked up as well. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Marcy. And that is that. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Jake Bauers. He's already homered in this game. Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Young now at the plate. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. In the air, right side. Trout on his horse. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Number 21.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Buxton sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Jacob Marcy, the next to hit, trying to deliver his the hero. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mason Miller is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, JoJo Romero.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats.
Line drive, base hit, around third, fires to the plate, tag, got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue, try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw, nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
3-2 the final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.